Welcome back to Heart to Rope. I'm so excited to show you Dude Little Buck and show you what he looks like today versus what he looked back in January. And I think he looks pretty good. So he's definitely gained weight. This week, I'm going to be lunging him on the ground, building that foundation, kind of renewing his trust and getting him to surrender to me. When I was little, my family, we went to ray hunt clinics, and my dad and my brother and my mom, they all were really good at working with a horse and learning to, we would say, ray hunt them, and basically teaching that horse to yield to pressure. It's a feel to have my horse be attentive to me, and I want him to yield to where I lead him when I'm pushing him off to the right or to the left. You're going to see I'm kind of pushing him to move away from me. A horse sometimes will want to shoulder into you. They want their way. They want to do things the way they want to rather than work with you. And I want him to work with me. I want him to know when I want him to leave me, to move away from me, and also to be able to know that he can come into me if I'm ready, that I'm getting his eye, I'm getting his look, that there is a feel there. And so I'm just telling him it's okay. But I'll show you here a few more times of him going to the right and to the left. It's just kind of pushing him around me because you want their body to bend. You don't want them to be stiff. You don't want their head looking to the outside of the circle. You want their head to kind of come in and his nose to bend towards you. So you're always looking at his eye, his nose, his ears, his body position. And here, I kind of got him. Here he's looking. And the good thing, you can see his eyes moving forward. And then he's licking his lips. That lets me know he's thinking. He's wanting to know, what do I want next? So now I want him to move off to the right, to get up and get going to the right. And he definitely is. So that's good. I think my horse is stiffer going to his right and easier going to his left. You'll see here in a second, there's a time when you kind of want them to slow down and pause, and he did. He looked at me. He's kind of looking away, and I'm saying, hey, let me get your attention back, and kind of pulling him back towards me, because he needs to be connecting with me and not be distracted by anything else that's going on. And I hope by doing this, it helps me gain confidence in him, but also him kind of surrender and gain confidence in me. I'm just kind of really simply just easing that rope behind him, get him moving again, and get him to move out. I really want him to be moving more free, and I hope by lunging him more, that will help as well and get him moving better. He's like, okay, I'm getting this now. So he's really getting the idea of, oh, if I yield to you and look at you, then I'll come this way. So that's absolutely great. He's doing really good. Now I'm just asking him again to go to the right after we've moved to the left and get him to move away from me and out. And he feels that connection with me with that rope. But I notice how his body is more stiff, more straight. He doesn't have as much bend in his neck or bring his head or his nose to me, and I want him to more. So I do. I would tell you that's being soft, and I want him softer. I want him, again, I'm going to say yield to me, and we'll get him to do that here in a bit. And that's just what I wanted right there. So he's looking at me. His ears are pointed forward. And I have to remember to pause and not be in a hurry. And while I've got his attention, I can move to the right or to the left, and that's going to help him move his rear end around, as well as like his front end too. I can do a lot of groundwork with him there. And I'm assuming that he knows this already. We're just relearning it. He probably hasn't had this done on him forever. He's just been roped off of. This week I've been home, staying close to home and work now that everybody's in quarantine, thinking about roping again. And also my past travels. Here a few years ago, I had the opportunity with a friend to go to Ireland. It was just incredible. The buildings, the countryside, the churches, just absolutely beautiful, pretty breathtaking. After spending a few days in Ireland, we also got to go to St. Giles Cathedral in Edinburgh, Scotland, and spend that day in that city. And it was just gorgeous. So much to see. I hope one day I'll get to go back. So if the Ireland and Scotland church doesn't brighten your day, I hope this local lizard on my patio will. He has a territorial, or this courtship call that he does. You'll see it here in a second. It's like a dewlap, an extra flap of skin is gonna show up. It was so funny as I'm sitting here. It got done raining here earlier that morning, and then he showed up. There was a few other lizards out there, but he just was all about this today. Hopefully we'll be done with our quarantine soon, and I hope y'all are doing good. I'm sure thinking about everybody and my friends. But thanks for watching Heart to Rope, and I will see you all next week. Please subscribe if you have a chance, and like the video and leave comments. I'd love to hear from you.